Howdy folks, today we're looking at Firearm number 1 from 1993 in Malibu Comics. Yes, friend, in this time of strife we must look back for comfort to the wisdom of the ancients and return once again to Malibu's Ultraverse, which blasted across the racks for a few short years beginning at the heart of the industry meltdown of 93. Firearm wasn't the line's commercial flagship, but it was a critical hit, an early team-up between two creators in the first flush of their respective careers, who would both go on to do much greater things following Malibu's ignominious demise at the hands of Marvel Comics. I speak today of James Robinson and Cully Hamner. Robinson had already spent a few years bumming around the outskirts of the mainstream, working with the likes of Paul Gulacy on a Terminator series and Tim Sale on a Batman yarn for Legends of the Dark Knight. 93 was his breakthrough year, with the launch of the Golden Age at DC with Paul Smith, as well as both Firearm and Ecto Kid for Marvel's Barkerverse initiative. Neither lasted very long, but Firearm can be seen in hindsight as a dry run for the tone and themes that would in 2 years coalesce into Starman for DC. As for Hamner, he was just coming off the cult classic Green Lantern Mosaic, the work that introduced him to the world as a member of Atlanta's fabled Gaijin Studio Collective, alongside direct peers such as Brian Stelfreeze, Jason Pearson, Adam Hughes, and Tony Harris, who would later go on to Starman with Robinson. Firearm was a book about a private detective and part-time bounty hunter named Alex Swan, a British expat settled in sunny Pasadena, specializing in cases involving ultra-powered individuals. If you don't recall, everyone in the Ultraverse had ultra-powers because superpowers was taken. Swan is a man of culture and refinement, as seen in a glance at his apartment filled with reading material like Love and Rockets, alongside Michael Crichton and volumes of early cybernetic theory. As with later Starman, there's an attempt here to place a character within a milieu notionally resembling the real world, filled with hobbies and intellectual pursuits, and where Alex's biggest concern is making it to see Wayne Gretzky play at the Forum that night. Of course, he doesn't quite make it to the game because a lizard man is trying to kill him in the middle of the freeway for sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.